Computer graphics. The term Fong is associated with shading. Okay. It interpolates the surface normal across the rasterized polygons and compute pixel colors based on the interpolated normals and a reflection model. తర్వాత the steepener patch is biquadratic Benzer patch. A Snipner patch is a biquadrilateral Benzer patch. Bezer's surface is specifies a mathematical spline used in the computer graphics, computer aided design, and finite element modeling. మోడలింగ్ ఏంటి అదిలే ఏమో మోడలింగ్ అని ఏమన్నా ఉందా? ఇది కంప్యూటర్ గ్రాఫిక్స్ మీద క్వశ్చన్. విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ ఈజ్ ట్రూ అబౌట్ ద Z బఫర్ algorithm? No limitations, no total number of objects in the scene. B. Okay. True, as the size of objects can be large. Option A false, as it depth buffer and not depth sort algorithms. And a system having 8 MB of video memory. A system having 8 MB of a video memory for a bitmapped graphics with 64-bit color. What is the maximum resolution it can support? 8 megabytes ఉంది, 64-bit కలర్స్ ఉంది అంటే 1024 into 786. ఎట్లా అంటే నీట్గా ఉంది క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. 1024 into 786 into 8 byte is equals to 6291456 less than m, which means the maximum for the remaining option. Okay. So అసలు అర్థం కాదు, ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకోవచ్చులే. m అంటే ఎంత? Okay. In which of the following shading models of the polynomials and the interpolation of intensity values is done along the scan line? Gorded shading. Gaussian shading is an interpolation technique. In this method, intensity levels are calculated at each vertex and interpolated across the surface, and intensity values for each polygons are matched with the values of adjacent polygons along the common edges. Okay. Next is ground shading. Next one, in graphics the number of vanishing points depends on the perspective projections of any set of parallel lines that are not parallel to the projection plane. The perspective algorithm of any set of parallel lines that are not parallel to the projection plane. 7th one, how much memory is required to implement the Z buffer algorithms for a 512 into 515 into 24-bit plane image? 1.5 megabyte. 7th one, Z buffer, which is also known as a depth buffer method, is one of the commonly used methods for hidden surface detection. Z buffer requires two types of buffer to be filled: depth buffer and frame buffer. Space required by the depth buffer is equals to 512 into 512 into 24, that is equal to 6921456 bits. Space required for the frame buffer 512 into 512 into 24 is 6924. Okay, frame buffer కూడా 6929456 bits. The total space required is equal to 6291456 bits, that is equals to 12582912 bits, nearly 1.5 MB. Perform window to viewpoint transformation for the point 20 comma 15. Assume that xw min comma y min is 0 comma 0, xw max comma yw max is 100 in 100 comma 100, xv min y min is 5 comma 5, x y v max comma y v max is 20 comma 20. The value of x and y is the viewpoint is x is equals to 8, y is equals to 7.25. Okay, for the given xv coordinate, xv minus x min, xv max minus y min, xw minus w min, w max minus w min, y coordinates kuda same yv minus yv min, yv max minus yv min is equals to yw minus yw min divided by yw max minus yw min. The answer is options is the information of the given is to fix the coordinates from the value of the window to the viewpoint of the following information. xw min xyw min వచ్చేసి 0. తర్వాత ద పాయింట్ xw yw ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 20 కామా 15 ఇచ్చాడు. xw మ్యాక్స్ yw మ్యాక్స్ వచ్చేసి 100 ఇచ్చాడు. ద v min xv min yv min వచ్చేసి 5 కామా 5, xw max comma yw max is equals to 20 comma 20. We have to find the value of xv and vy. Now substitute the values of the equation and answer the following. Place option T, which is 8 comma 7.25. That is equals to then